Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. I'm here doing a reading for those of you who are in a relationship and feel you are stuck. And so we're going to be doing a blocks to love relationship. For those of you who are in a relationship and feel stuck or trapped or don't know how to bring love back or how to release and bring love in. So I'm going to pull a major arcana card here and see who we are doing first. All right. Let me see. Don't feel I'm ready yet. All right. So the sign we are doing first is Virgo, the Hermit. So for those of you Virgos who are in a relationship and feel that you are being blocked from love, whether you want to get out of a relationship and find a relationship that has more love, or whether you want to rekindle the love in your current relationship. We will see what the problem is, what would create a breakthrough, what's blocking you, and what you must do to create the desired outcome. I am using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards here. Beautiful deck by Tori Hartman, I believe is who is the creator. So, all right, we're ready here. What is the problem for hermits, for Virgos in a relationship being blocked from love? What is their blocks? What is the problem? All right, your card out. Your problem is recovery. What would create a breakthrough for our Virgos is abundance and mysticism. What is blocking you? Holy smokes. All right, we have gossip, gratitude, destiny, grief, and bittersweet. And I wasn't going to take that many, but I'm being called to. And what you must do to get the desired outcome that you want to create is facade and workaholic. Bottom of your deck is release. Big energy there. Okay, so as far as what you perceive to be as the problem is recovery. So the purple chakra, excuse me, the purple chakra is, or the color purple is your psychic, your third eye chakra. Yeah. So with recovery, I don't know how well you can see these cards. My lighting is kind of bad today, but it's saying that you have to detach yourself from the big picture. You have to look at what is around you. What you perceive as the problem is exactly what's standing in your way of moving forward. What you once have thought of immaturely is now growing into a new partnership with spirit. So step back and allow your angels to bring you this recovery. Allow your angels to bring you what you need for this healing. Because once you find the healing with your divine connection, with your spiritual side, is when you're going to see past this problem. You have to use this key to open the door to your spiritual connection. Once you do, you will have a new way of living. And you won't need those keys to keep getting back in the door. Where you're headed, there is no locks. So you have to face your fear. Wounding brings strength, most definitely, and courage to face the pain. Awaken your greatness, for sure. You have to be genuine. You have to allow yourself to recover, to repair. You have to understand the bigger picture. There's a lot of pain that you're fearing. You could be needing to recover some childhood hurts. You could have been in a family where your parents' marriage was loveless. There was divorce, there was abandonment issues. There's a lot of childhood issues that could be coming to the forefront when you think about moving forward and finding real love. You find almost fear in repeating the patterns of your childhood. So you could not want to be divorced because your parents were divorced, but it's time to recover those. It's time to allow spirit to bring you healing, to use that key to open up your connection with your divine power, with your divine, with your angels. That they are your healing force field. They are who are going to bring you recovery and bring you to a place where you can get out of this position of feeling blocked. So what would create a breakthrough is abundance and mysticism. Once again, the purple is your third eye chakra. The yellow is your solar plexus chakra. So with this mysticism, I don't know if you can see that. I hope you guys can see them okay. But this is a time in trusting in the unknown. You already sense the answer, even if it's not apparent. So don't ask others what they see for you. Because you can see into the heart of the matter all by yourself. You must trust your intuitive gifts to guide you. So what's going to cause a breakthrough for you is when you trust that inner voice. You know the pathway to getting through this. You know the road you must take to get out of this blocked position, this blocked love. But you're fearing it. You're not wanting to move forward in it. And you have to face that fear. You have to take the time to trust in the unknown, to trust that what is meant for you is going to find you. But you have to take the steps to allow yourself to be found. You have to be an observer. You have to take a step back. You have to look at things from an outside perspective, because the unknown is not easy, but it's not going to get easier the longer you wait, because you're waiting out of fear. You're not waiting because you don't know the answer. You're not waiting because you're not sure where you want to go or what you want to do or who you want to be with or where you want to put your love, but you're waiting because you fear going after it. You fear the unknown. You're ignoring your intuition. And what you're feeling is probably true. Your intuition is on point. So you must breathe and take a step back and look at the bigger picture, because you're ignoring the signs. You're not following your motivation. You're not following your intuitive knowing, and the fear of the unknown is blocking your journey. It's holding you back. So you must have the courage to go down that uncharted road, to move to a place it's going to take courage to go to, because where you're at right now is not where you're meant to be, and you know that. You're intuitively being told that. Your angels are trying to show you that, trying to guide you there, and you're not listening. The other card you got to the action you must take to get out of this position is abundance. So with this card, yellow in your solar plexus is the power to choose. There's a lot of power in gold, and this card is all gold, if you can see that. One choice may be wise, the other may be foolish, but choosing the right thing may temporarily mean you have to sacrifice something. So this is saying that you're going to have to sacrifice something in order to gain something better. Because right now I'm hearing you're choosing fool's gold. When you have the opportunity to have the real deal in your hands, you're choosing something that is not real because that's what it appears to be, if that makes sense. And you have to remember that you can always make a new choice. So if you choose a road that you're being guided to take. And once you're down that road, you feel you made the wrong decision, you can always make a different decision. But where you're at, you're in a fool's gold atmosphere. To break through and break out of this block, you have to sacrifice your fool's gold to get the real gold. You have to give up something in order to get something better. It's also wanting you to think about your relationship with money. Money is naturally attracted towards appreciation and gratitude. So don't stay somewhere out of fear of not having enough or out of being comfortable financially. Be wary of your financial situation as well, because you're using it as an excuse to hold on to something. You can create more. There's always the ability to create more money, but you're using that as an excuse to not face your fear, to not step into the unknown, and to not go after something that is truly meant to be yours because of this false sense of needing this money. And these thoughts of money and the actions centered around not moving from a situation due to money is disempowering you. You will receive more abundance through gratitude, and you won't have that regret of not going after what you feel is truly meant to be yours. So allow yourself to move into a place where you can receive abundance in every area of your life instead of just financial. Because right now you're in a place, you may have financial abundance there, you may have financial security there, but you're lacking in every other area of the relationship. And when you move into a place where you give up that fool's gold and get the real deal, you'll be abundant in every area of your life. So allow that inner wisdom to guide you, to lead you. Excuse me. And you're going to have an improved relationship with money. So charter the unknown. Step out of that fear and allow your intuition to lead you, because it's going to bring you to a more abundant place. And that's the action you must take to create this breakthrough. In the position of what is blocking you, you have, well, we will start with the lower chakras. In your heart chakra, you have grief and gossip. So you could be fearing, So with the gossip card, you truly are, you really truly need to open your heart with no personal agenda other than love. But I'm hearing that you are rebelling from what is meant to be yours. You're denying your true gifts with the gossip card, because you have an ability to follow your heart. And even though it may appear to others as being careless or reckless or like absurd, that is what you're meant to do. So you're in order to live in your truth, you have to follow your heart no matter what people say, because people are going to try to convince you to stay where you're at, because that's what they want, even if it isn't what you want. So they're going to try to impress their opinions on you, and you could be worried what people will say about you if you follow your heart and out of the situation that you're currently in. So you're fearing the talking and gossip and thoughts of other people, and it's allowing you to keep yourself in a place where you're not meant to be. It's also warning you that if you don't value what you have being offered to you, you're going to lose it. So don't let the thoughts and opinions of others cause you to lose somebody who would fill and open your heart chakra to a beautiful, abundant area of your life. Like, you're fearing what people think and will say about you if you leave a situation and move out of this blocked relationship and into somewhere where you feel your heart chakra is open and fully receiving. And that is truly a block to you receiving real love, true love, moving into a relationship with unconditional love for each other. You also have grief with in your heart chakra, and this represents the strength of character. So you have to have strength and character in this true love that you feel for somebody. You have a deep caring and ability to heal and love again. However, you're fearing the deep pain or the hard challenges that you face. Once you get out of the troubled waters, though, smooth sailing is here for you. So don't fear the grief you will experience over leaving one situation, because the beauty and the love of another is going to help bring you into those smooth waters and allow that heart chakra to heal and open and be fully open to giving and receiving. So those are two of your heart chakra blocks. In your throat chakra, you have bittersweet. So, with the blue throat chakra, you could not be speaking your truth. With this connection, with the bittersweet card, it's an inner strength. Your block, you need to have inner strength. It will help you rise above circumstances and do the right thing. It is time to set aside your personal agenda right now. And for the good of yourself, for the good of your family, for the good of, your connections, because the person you are becoming is capable of more than you imagined. So it's going to be bittersweet leaving behind what you need to sacrifice in order to become the person you're meant to be and allow in that true blossoming love that is meant for you. So it is very bittersweet for you to have to leave behind the past to receive what is meant for you in the future. And it's also saying that parents often make difficult decisions that their children will not understand at the time, but in the future, they will see the strength in your decisions and the choices that you made and see that you are a much better, happier person by moving into the person that you're meant to be. There are hidden blessings in the bittersweet card. Celebration is tempered by sadness, but once that sadness moves through you, then you will be able to honor your true feelings, and you will have so many new horizons, so many new doors opening up for you. But you must release and allow the new to come in. And that's very bittersweet for you. In your third eye chakra, you have gratitude. Gratitude is simply just giving thanks to the universe for what you have and what you've experienced, what you've learned. Gratitude is so important, and that is definitely blocking you at this time. You are capable of more than what you even possibly could imagine right now. This is a time of enlightened communication, and you will rise the consciousness of others if you allow them to, if you step into a leadership role where you're meant to be. You're stepping into a self-mastery, and your gifts that you see in other people already live in you. But you have to give thanks for that. You have to recognize those. You have to acknowledge what you are. Gratitude raises your vibration to higher levels, and then it naturally brings in better situations, better opportunities, better relationships. And it's just saying that right now you're unhappy in a relationship, but you are the one that always has the power to change it. Whether you want to stay where you're at and truly work on that relationship, or whether your intuition is telling you it's time to move forward and find new love, you and you alone are the only one that can get you out of that. And knowing that is most definitely blocking you. There's no mystery to being a good person. There's no mystery to having a good relationship. There's no mystery about it. Good relationships are good because both partners are doing good, are being good, are raising their vibration and putting into this relationship, and being grateful for each other. So if you are in a relationship that is unhappy, you and you alone are the one that can change that. You must have appreciation for the people in your life, but you also must recognize who belongs there and who doesn't. If you are in an unhappy relationship, you need to take the steps to move in the direction of happiness. That's not just going to happen for you. You have to do it yourself. You and you alone can change this. And that's one of your blocks as well. And your last block is destiny. And this is most definitely a very important card. You have to take a risk. You have to dare to do in your life things in the way that you decide. You're allowing other people right now to tell you what you deserve, what you need, what you contribute. Are you willing to really make sacrifices in life for those people? Because nobody is truly getting the justice out of that. You're destined to be more. You're destined for a lot bigger and better things than what your space is allowing you. What your relationships right now are bringing to you. You need to take the tools you have learned along the way and many lifetimes before this and form your own destiny. Are you ready for your destiny? You need to step into that mindset. You need to step into the mind frame, and you need to step into the path of that true love. You need to take a stand. You need to take a stand for what you are destined to have. Because there's people in your space that are trying to stop you from rising. There are people in your space who are trying to keep you where you're at because they're at a level where they can control the situation, control the outcome, control you. It's time for radical thinking. You will receive a positive omen in the next 6 days is what I'm seeing. You have the ability to change, and this is going to be kind of like a wake-up call. This omen's going to be like, wow, it's time for me to change. It's time for me to step into my destiny. Time for me to step into being the person that I am meant to be, that I am here on this earth in this lifetime to create. Yeah, you need to find your balance is what I'm hearing. You need to find your balance between your light and your shadow. Your angels are trying to do what's best for you and all that is concerned. But once again, you're not listening to your intuition. And that's how your angels are trying to show you, guide you, lead you. So that is definitely a block. You need to know you need to know that you are destined for bigger things, greater things. And where you're at now, you're keeping yourself caged. And that's why you're blocking love. That's why you're blocking true love. That's why you're blocking the situations and being stuck in this relationship, because you're not allowing, you're blocking yourself. You need to allow. This is all about your angels, your third eye, your crown chakra. These are all the blocks that you're not listening to your intuition. You're not listening to your angels because you're worried about the loss that you have to give up to get better. You're worried about what people will say, think, or do. And you don't want to give up what you have in the past to get what you want in the future. And in order for you to do that, you have to give up this fool's gold to get the real deal. And your angels are trying to show you all your blocks are in your third eye and crown chakra. Listen to your intuition, but not only do that, face your fear and move into the unknown, because the unknown is where you're going to find your greatness. Where you're at now is not greatness, or you wouldn't be watching this video. You wouldn't be stuck. You wouldn't be wanting to know how to get love. You would be in love, and you wouldn't be needing to watch these videos. So step into the unknown. That's where you're going to find your greatness. That's where you're going to find your destiny. That's where you're going to find where you need to be. Okay, and your what you must do to create the outcome you desire is facade and workaholic. So once again, we're back into our solar plexus, which is that's your gut feeling. That is your intuition that speaks through your gut feelings. I knew I should have done this. I knew I should, that inner knowing, that inner feeling. With facade, it's personal comfort may come in the life that you're in right now, in the situation that you're in, but there is a deep need for you to go deeper. There's a deep need for you to discover your true self. Because in facade, what you need to do to get the desired outcome, to get that true love, that get out of this feeling stuck, is you need to realize that the life you're living is not your true purpose, your true self. You're not living your truth. There's a need to go deeper. You need to go deeper, and you need to find, you need to discover your true self. You need to look below the surface and decide what it is that you're wanting. Because earthly values are not who you truly are, especially when you had abundance. You're worried about having enough when you don't realize when you give up that facade, that fool's gold, is when true abundance comes in for you. So earthly values and all that need to be set aside. You're being cut off from your feelings, and that is a huge challenge for you. You need to go in deep and recover who you are. You need to recover those deep feelings. You need to allow yourself to feel the real feelings and not live this facade. You need to go deeper, and you need to find your true path, your true journey, because you're not where you're meant to be. Even no matter how hard you're trying to make it fit, it's not it. So in order to get the desired outcome that you want, in that allowing that true love in, you need to figure out who you truly are and get in the right path, because this facade that is being lived is not serving you justice, and it's not allowing you to step into your destiny, into your great place, into where you're meant to be and where you are meant to be at your highest level. And your second card, what must be done for your desired outcome, is workaholic. With this card, it says, like, right now you have the opportunity to manifest big things. But you have to release the earthly possessions. Not like give all your stuff away, but you're working so very hard to attain and to keep these material things, and you're ignoring your spiritual side. So with this, it's really saying, like, your change right now coming up is going to be very prophetic. It's going to lead you to creating new opportunities, creating new blessings for yourself, and you're able to manifest like crazy. But you need to recharge right now. You've been working too hard. Know your limits. Don't place your energy and work so hard at something that is not meant to be, that is a facade, that is based on earthly matters. You're working so hard to keep this boat from sinking that all your blessings on those other ships aren't coming near the shore in fear of sinking. So you need to let go of this. Quit working so hard on trying to make this facade and this fool's gold look real. And you need to go in deep and work hard on finding who you truly are. Find that path. Find who and what speaks to you. What makes your heart sing? What makes you want to get up every day and work as hard as you can to be a better person? Not to make more money, not to make the neighbors think you got it all, but to really push you to be the better you. Who and what makes you get up every day to work to be better than you were yesterday, because that's your destiny, because you're destined for greatness. Who and what makes your heart pound and sing and just soar when you know that what you're doing is in the unknown, but it's not so scary because you have that person next to you that is stepping in that path as well, that's taking those steps right along with you, not because necessarily they are unsure, but because they don't want you to be scared walking into the unknown. That's who you have to find. That's what's going to unblock you. That's what's going to get you into this place you desire. So right now, it's just time to take a step back and to release what isn't real. And when you do that, that's when you're destined for greatness. That's when you're going to be so happy and abundant and grateful for the life that you've been given, for the love that you get to experience, and you'll no longer feel stuck. So it's going to be different for everybody, but do what that means for you. And I promise, once you release and let go of the old, let go of that fool's gold, and you're going to most definitely move into your personal power, move into the place where you're meant to be, in that place of greatness. All right, Virgos, I will see you next time. I send you all loving light. God bless.